Lots of change happening across Canada this week, and especially here in Calgary. But before I get into that, let's take a look at some road conditions across the city. So first we're looking at the northwest intersection between 16th Avenue and 14th Street. It's pretty clear there, a little bit of ice and snow in between the lanes, but nothing too bad. Here is some compact snow and ice on the turning lanes, so just like this van here, take it slow when you're coming up to the red light. Just take your time so you don't slide into the intersection. As we can see here on Crowchild looking south from the McMahon Stadium Bridge, again clear, only snow in between the lanes, so if you're passing, just take your time with that as well. Well, today a couple days of extreme cold we've had yesterday and today, but don't worry, that's going to slow down. The sun's going to come out and give us some heat in the next few days here. High of -23 today with the wind chill about -30. Last year the high on today's date was -16, so a little bit better, but even better than that, 30 years ago, the all-time high for Calgary, 14 degrees above zero. Yeah, above zero, I said. Extreme weather warning in effect today for Calgary. There's ice crystals forming because it's too cold for rain or snow. But it's not just Calgary experiencing this weather. There's a lot of other towns in the Alberta area that are experiencing the same thing, same bitter cold. And we're going to look at that later on. It's a blistering cold day here in Calgary and pretty much across Alberta. Ice crystals are forming in the sky, and across Canada some varying temperatures and conditions are going to change things up. Let's take a look. As you can see on the national map in the west here, pretty wet in Vancouver. That's normal for them though. They're going to see that all week. Positive temperatures, so not a bad place to be right now compared to Alberta. From the west, we're seeing a low pressure system come in, but it stops around Alberta and the prairies are going to be pretty dry, but that doesn't mean it's going to be warm. -20 is a pretty warm temperature right now. With wind chills, we're hitting -30 and even worse. Grand Prairie today peaked at about -38 with a wind chill. Not a nice place to be if you have to go outside. Let's move on to the east. In Toronto, pretty wet. Same as Montreal, there's a lot of precipitation on the east half of Canada here. As you can see, a low pressure system is coming through and pushing all that around. It's going to go up and down a little bit, changing a lot sporadically. If you close your eyes though, I know you can imagine a beach, maybe a margarita. Let's take a look at the resorts. Cancun and Honolulu share our resort hotspot of the day at 28 degrees. A mix of sun and clouds will keep the sun out of your eyes as you sip daiquiris on the beach. 24 and sunny in Palm Springs, rainy and 29 in Barbados. Orlando is sitting at 27 with a mix of sun and cloud, and Vegas is 16 degrees and sunny. So -23 today in Calgary, but that's without the wind chill. With the wind chill, about -30 was our high. Ice crystals forming due to the extreme cold temperatures. The wind coming in from the south at about 12 kilometers an hour. But don't worry, stay with me, Calgary. A couple more days and we'll see some sunshine and even some positive temperatures. On the Alberta map, you can see, as I was saying, pretty cold across the whole province. You go north and it's -29, again -38 with that wind chill, and that's at their peak today. -24 in Fort McMurray, a little bit of sun there, so if you're out of the shade, it's not terrible, but you definitely want to stay inside by your fireplace if you're able to. As you move south, things get a little bit warmer, but still cold conditions across the whole province, and clouds, snow coming over tonight here in Calgary and in some other areas. Let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. So as I said, chance of flurries tonight in Calgary, just a little dusty, nothing too crazy. Tomorrow, some sunshine. We're going to gain about 10 degrees overnight. And as we get snow and look towards the weekend with some sunny temperatures, the ski resort's going to be the place to be. Let's check out the snow report.